you doing, you glorious motherfuckers? Yes, it is 8 p.m. It's Monday, and Braw Cast is back. I hope you are amazing. We've got a great show tonight. We're going to have some fun. We're going to catch up with JJ. And listen, we're going to throw open the throttle. It's pants off. Let's go for this. Before we kick off, we always like to do a little roll call. We've got about 50 folk watching. Actually, the number's going up about. So wherever you are, wherever you're watching broadcast, here you can do two things. First of all, say hi. Hit us up in the comments below. We get to say hello to you. That's always what we want to do. We want to meet more of our pals in the Brawtherhood. Or maybe even folk that are tuning in for the first time, they're just tuning in for a bit of chat. Or maybe they want to hear more about Braw Beard. We'll get to that in a little minute. So first of all, if you, wherever you're watching from, say hello. Just very quickly, we've got Kenneth Grant Ainsley. I think I've got that right. Colin's watching all the way. Colin, sorry, is watching all the way from Ireland, I believe. Let's see. David P. First time tuning in. I'm a legend. Cheers, David. Let's see. Gar is tuning in. Big Davey Wallace. God, lots of you. James Langfield. Whatever you're saying, and William Andrew, my man. Whatever you're watching, say hello. And if you think this would be the type of thing someone would be interested in, hit that tag. You can tag somebody, get them joining in. They don't need to watch it now. They don't need to be involved now. Maybe they can catch it later. Or, here's another thing, hit that share button. Because the more people watching, the more it's likely that everyone is going to have to grow a beard and we can take over the world. I don't know if it's a good idea coming up with ideas from that or a couple. Let's get this rock and rolling. I'm Billy Kirkwood. I'm your host. And of course, this week I'm going to be joined by the king of Braw. I don't know if he's going to be happy about me calling him that. But ladies and gentlemen, JJ is back on the show.
Oh, how's it going?
I'm good, man. How the bloody hell are you?
I'm good, thank you. Very well. Very well.
It's a weird one. We've got loads of people. We've got Timmy watching all the way from the borders, all over the place. You were no, you weren't at the borders. You were up in Fort William at the weekend doing a photo shoot. Is that right?
What's that, mate?
You, John, you were up doing a photo shoot at the borders. No, sorry, you were up doing a photo shoot.
No, wasn't it?
Fort William.
Up north, mate. We're up Fort William area.
And how was it up there? Was it glorious?
It was, mate. The weather was amazing, but they brought the midges out, so the midges were a nightmare.
Oh.
So I was editing some photos today, and you could just see like thousands of midges in the photos there. Like, fuck.
Oh, no way! You tell me Photoshop does not have a Scottish setting that can just get all the midges in and out.
I hope we get one soon. Like,
if there's anyone watching, a couple of folk have commented, it's bath time, Kirkwood, Castle Kirkwood, and you're going to hear kids losing their absolute fucking mind because my two sons seem to hate each other, such as lockdown. But a whole bunch of people saying hello just quickly, John. We'll say hi to them back. Actually, we've got a great topic to kick things off. Is he James Langfield? What's the worst smell to get ever caught in your beard?
Worst smell to get caught in my beard? Probably changing Danny's nappy.
Oh no!
No, there wasn't anything in it, but you know, you just I guess the fragrance gets caught, and you're like, I'm sure I can still smell that. I'm sure I can still smell it.
I was about to say, shining the beard is never a good idea.
No, that's not happened yet. I've had puke in it, but not shit. So.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, now we're only is it 6 months? Is it 6 months? No, it's not 6 months. Is it?
Nah, just over 4 months.
It's April, so it's 4 months. How's the little one doing?
He's good, mate. He's really good. He's getting chatty now. He's chatting away. Waking up in the morning, just blathering away himself. So it's really cute, but it's good, man.
How's the beard looking on the kid? I don't believe it. I literally think one of my kids is having a breakdown there, like literally there, behind the door. If you'll excuse me, but 1 second, I'm not having someone phone the social on me. Hey, what's going on? Oh, there's drama. You know what's happened? Do you know what's happened? He's actually having a breakdown because his mum gave him the cookie he asked for. If you haven't had kids, you're going to be dealing with all types of inception shit like that, I can assure you. Maybe not the start we want to the show, but how is things going with Brawtherhood? How is things going with everything at Braw Beard?
Oh, good, man. Everything's going well. I've been working on the YouTube channel a fair bit. I got back into doing vlogs. For a while ago, I was doing daily vlogs, but it was just getting too much work. So I started doing weekly vlogs, just like a weekly roundup.
Yeah.
So I've been doing that, and it's I think it's coming over well. People seem to like it. And we're uploading the Braw Cast episodes kind of slowly over time as they go, just adding to the archive. So that's on YouTube channel now as well, and Spotify.
We're back for is this season. Well, we can't call this season 3. We'll call this season 2.0, 2.5, because we did have to take some time off. But thank you everyone that watched. We get loads of amazing comments. That everyone gets to watch them, and it's always just nice for people to get in touch. So we appreciate that. So this photo shoot, is this going to be turning up the photo shoot you did at the weekend? Are we going to see any of that in the vlog?
Yeah, totally. A little bit. To be honest, I never recorded as much as I wanted to for the vlog. Yeah. I recorded a wee bit, and then also I got caught up in the photo shoot side of things, doing that. And I was just taking wee bits of video here and there, not as much as I wanted. But it will be in this week's vlog that comes out on Friday.
All right, so make sure to check that out. And so much has gone, like, you had a whole bunch of new products just at the start of the summer. I know that we had, was it the new T-shirts? Was it about 4 weeks ago now, wasn't it? A while ago. T-shirts went out. They've been going down gangbusters. They've been like, folk are absolutely fucking loving them.
Well, they sold it a bit faster than I expected, so I'm going to do another run.
Brilliant.
So we took some photos with that T-shirt at the weekend as well, so those photos will come out soon. And they'll be restocked. Hopefully in a couple of weeks they'll be restocked. Was it just everyone sharing the same T-shirt? I think so. Just like with lots of lads. We've only got one of these. You're not going to have to wear them. I know the COVID thing. I'm going to spray them down. It's going to be fine. Everything's going to be okay. I mean, it's. I guess the good thing is, doing a photo shoot, certainly during this time, you're going to go outside, check out you did these amazing photo shoots anyway. What made you go back up north? I know you've been up there traveling and stuff like that. Was that somewhere that you've done a photo shoot before? At the end of last year, we were up in Glencoe as well. It's just, man, there's so much good scenery there and so many good kind of wee landmarks and stuff. And I just like it up there. It's just nice and peaceful. Although it's really busy at the moment. Also the bank holiday weekend, it was quite busy, but that was good. We found good spots to take shots, and I managed to edit 3 today, so no doubt the guys will start sharing them tomorrow, I would have thought. So start kind of leaking out on social media tomorrow. You got to cut them midges out, mate. You've got to cut them midges out. That's all. We were lucky with some locations, but one in particular, man, it was just. It looked like dust on the lens. It was just that many midges. Midges in your beard. That's gonna suck. I know. That's gonna suck. I was saying that I was up at Thurso and what have you over the summer, seeing family, and I got a beach to myself. Done at beach. I've got done at beach to myself. Well, not just me. I took the family. I just fuck you guys. I'm away to the beach. Leave them in the car park. Yeah, but I got it, man. It was amazing. It was amazing. And then we went to Glencoe, and there was nothing but people standing in front of the sign. Not Glencoe, beg your pardon, John O'Groats. And all these people standing in front of it. Have you ever been to John O'Groats? I've never made it up there. Elaine's been up there, but I've never made it yet. First time I'd ever been. And it was like, so there is actually, this. You've seen it in like cartoons and stuff. It's like the sign that goes New York this way, Shetland this way. Marty this way, so just nothing but a stream of people getting their pictures, just taking like that. I'm no fucking queuing to stand next to a lamppost. This isn't happening. I'm waiting for a bloody ice cream. That's it. Although in saying that, I did see dolphins at Irvine Beach. Did you? I saw dolphins, and it was that way that there was a guy in a canoe just kind of off in the horizon, and I was like, "The fuck is?" If I hadn't been looking at the guy with the canoe when he seen it, and I saw the dolphin I saw it 7 times. So I'm pretty sure it was defo dolphin, right? Defo dolphin. Because the first time it was like, what the fuck is that? Yeah. Jesus Christ. But the thing is, nobody else is looking at this guy in the canoe, and I'm kind of like, my kids don't give a fuck. They're like splashing about in the water, and I just want to grab someone and going, can anybody else see a dolphin? There's a fucking dolphin at Urban Beach. Nobody. Although I have thought about going and doing the whale watching. Maybe you should get up to John O'Groats, have you guys all on the cliff. Just hanging off that sign. Just hanging off the sign. Nobody mess with you. Just imagine, excuse me lads, we've come to take our sign back.
something like that. Or I'll go out whale watching or something. You can maybe do that. I'll go out whale watching.
I don't know. Where those yellow waterproofs, the fishermen wear.
Yeah, that's going to unnerve the shit out of anyone that does those tours. If all you guys suddenly got this, something's going down here. This is like, I think this is Vikings 2. This is everyone getting together. We're just going to restart the Vikings, and they're starting on this boat now. Right, so great to hear the t-shirts doing well. We're doing a second run. We are in the run-up to Christmas.
Yes.
I know, I said the C word, and it's not the C word everyone expected. But what do you have any plans for our brothers and sisters? Which is not an easy sentence to say. Do you have any plans for any products on the roll up to Christmas?
Yeah. So these hats just came out last week. Just a green and black trucker. You can't really see it well in this light.
Yeah.
Green and black trucker hat. But October is our birthday month, so it'll be the 8th year of Braw Beard in October. Shit. Yeah, man, 8 years already. So I always release new products in October. So we've got a new beard oil coming.
Right.
And 2 new clothing products that I'm not going to announce yet. But middle of September.
Yes.
They are clothing products. So we've done about a photo shoot for them at the weekend there. So
let me guess. Is it the Braw Beard ball gown? Are we finally getting the Braw Beard ball gown? We have ruined it. Just imagine. Although the number of people that I know have asked it, I mean, they've seen this, and I'm wearing my old there by land by sea. Just to, they don't make this T-shirt anymore. So I've just got to say, if you want to in any way rip off this design, just you go right ahead. No, I know they're watching. But the number of people that I know that have seen this and they went, is there like any baby clothes and stuff like that? Is there any baby clothes?
Yeah.
I know, but it would be like 3 folk that would buy it. So can't do that.
I know. It's I know. It's not the kind of logo you take to show the grandparents. You know what I mean?
Oh, I never thought about that. That's a good point.
The Grim Reaper's turned up.
So, right. What is the plans then between now and the end of the year? Obviously, you're getting ready to launch this for the birthday. Are we doing anything special for the birthday, or it's it's a weird question to ask because here we are tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow is September, so the birthday's just around the corner. Man, it's the way the world right now is so utterly fucked up. Nobody really seems to know what is going on. Do you have any plans?
Mate, I'm sorry, I dropped out for 10 seconds.
Shit. Mate, I cured COVID. No, what's your plans though between now and the end of the year? Because it's kind of hard to organise stuff. A couple of people are saying, do we have any birthday plans? I mean, obviously you've said you're going to bring out the t-shirts and what have you. That's awesome. Well, we don't know if it's t-shirts. You're keeping it to yourself. I thought I'd get you there for a second, but you're giving away nothing. But it's kind of difficult to plan stuff right now, isn't it?
It is, man. It's like, as you know, we spoke about doing a comedy event in September, but obviously that's been cancelled due to the whole situation.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate. That's it. It's like it's trying to organise. Usually we'd organise a meet up in a pub or something.
Yeah.
Even then, we can't do that. Even the photo shoot at the weekend there, it was just like, you're keeping your distance and going into, if you go near a venue, you're wearing masks and stuff like that. It's just a nightmare. Yeah.
I've had to do that. Like, I did a couple of the Stand Comedy Club live streams, and don't get me wrong, everyone was amazing, and we were all in our bubble, and we were all very well looked after. You know what I mean? It was they did a great job, but it is still quite difficult. I mean, a meet up. I mean, you could. I guess you could. Oh, you can only do it with so many people. God, I've absolutely no fucking idea. Even the other day, literally, I had a couple of brothers very quickly message me because they've heard details that stand-up comedy gigs are going to be allowed from indoors. We're waiting to hear. That hasn't officially been confirmed yet. That's on a timeline. So you'll hear when I hear. We are doing some outdoor gigs just now, but even they, oh my God, these risk assessments and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. We want to make sure everyone's safe at the end of the day.
Yeah, of course.
We want to make sure everyone's safe and that we can do more. Do you know what I mean? All it takes is a couple of cowboys. None are watching, so I'll just call them who they are. Utter fucking dicks. There's a couple. That's all I'm going to say. There's a couple, but that's what it's about. Like you're saying, you're doing the photo show. You want to be careful. You want to make sure everyone's relaxed. You want great pictures of the guys showing off the products. And who did you have up there with you?
So it was Lewis Monkey that's been on this before, Davey Wallace and Lindsay Houston. So they were all other shots were outdoor. you know. So there's a few indoor shots I kind of want to do as well, maybe the castles or something, but also can't do that at the moment. You got to wear masks inside, so you can't put a mask over a beard and expect it to look good. So
no, I don't. That would be. I mean, unless you yourself started doing branded masks, but even then, how would you make it work?
Nah, it's like we've got the snoods, but it's just really for going into shops. It's
the snoods are amazing because, like, if you're busy, I mean, I know a couple of guys will use them when they're working because you know you're in and out and you can just pull it up and pull it down.
Exactly.
Although I have to say, I don't know if I'm a big fan of. I know a couple of people that have cut holes in them so they can get them over their ears. Looks weird to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just saying, looks weird to me. Your big ears sticking out of the. You know, folk can be safe. That's all I'm going to say. Folk can be safe. Right, before we kick off any further, if you have any questions for John, here's now the time to do it. We always like to play a bit of fun. Wonder what his product could be that he's bringing out in October. Get us a guess. He's maybe the weirdest and most wild one. We'll maybe do a wee prize for or something like that. So I'll tell you what, any products you would like to see could be anything. It could be a Braw Beard Mini Metro. Who knows? A Braw Beard Fort Escort. Is it about time? That would actually be banging, wouldn't it? If you got one of the old school ones with like the vinyl top, that would be fucking amazing. Let us know in the comments. It could be anything at all. It could be a Braw Beard cape. Maybe you yourself are Jack the Ripper, I don't know. And you will kick about weirder and sillier the better. Get them in the comments. We'd love to hear from them. Although a couple of people are showing love for the Braw Beard ball gown. That's all I've got to say. Maybe you could do one of a Braw Beard wedding dress. It's gonna happen at some point. It's gonna happen at some point. Oh my god.
We can mock one up, I'm sure.
You can mock one up. Right. So what else have you been up to, Jonathan? Because literally we have not had you on the show in about easily like 2 or 3 months. What have you been up to, John? I mean, obviously we've got a little Baba Danny who's doing gangbusters. If you want to check that out, make sure you can go and check John's Instagram or what have you. What else have you been up to, man? I mean, obviously it's been busy working through. You have not stopped since lockdown started.
Nah, man, I'd stopped for a couple of weeks, but Elaine was pregnant. She was due to give birth, so
selfish.
Lockdown kicked in. There was a couple of weeks, and she gave birth, and then I think I took a couple of weeks off then as well, just because we weren't sure about the government guidelines. But then online business was encouraged, and I work in a building on my own, so I was encouraged to go back to work. So I've hardly been off, to be honest. I took a bit of time off when Danny arrived, and that was it. So no, it's been good. And then also the gym's closed, so I've not been training. So I've put a bit of weight on. I'm embracing the dad bod, mate. I'm embracing the dad bod.
I'm so annoyed because like I lost like 25 pounds last year, and I thought I'm fucking doing well. Then Christmas happened. Then we had a baby. Then lockdown happened. It's like you're gonna need a fucking rodeo clown at the Chinese Buffet King for the next time I'm fucking in there. It is ridiculous. I've got like muscle food and shit coming this week. I'm back doing yoga through the Wazoo. I'm going to join a gym again. What the fuck, man? I'm just trying to get myself into some type of shape that isn't like completely fucking red. I don't want to be. Do you know what it is? I don't want to pull a muscle when I'm yawning. That'd be nice. I pull the muscle yawning, hurt myself pointing at something the other day. Don't need that.
I'm the same. I can make funny noises getting off the couch and that. It's not good.
Exactly. Although a couple of people point out in East Lothian gyms and swimming is now open. I think that literally happened today. So I think I haven't had time today, but I know that sounds like a really shitty excuse. But I literally have not had time to go and rejoin a gym today. Although it turns out I didn't need to cancel my membership. I actually had a member of a gym cancel my membership. Turned out I didn't need to bother. They were just like freezing it. And it's like, oh, fucker. So now they know I'm a dick. You know what I mean? Oh, here's this guy cancelled his membership, coming back to try and get his corporate discount again.
They'll be busy. They'll be busy now, I'm sure. I would have thought.
Do you know? I'm not sure. It's if anyone actually, the genuine question, if anybody in the comments, anybody watching has actually been to a gym today, it'd be interesting to know, because we're all about health, we're all about positivity and body positivity, and certainly getting exercise during lockdown is an important part of that. Remember right at the start when we were all going big long walks? Remember that? Remember we were all going big long walks? Then people started appearing again, and you went, nah, fuck that. Fuck this, I'll just stay in the house. Although I do know someone that bought a treadmill. I do know someone, Yeah, he bought a treadmill, and now it's like, what? Why? Could you not go jog outside, you idiot? You know what I mean? It's like, why would you do that? It's like, but anyway, there it is. So, we've checked in terms of products going out during the summer. They went gangbusters. Loads of people saying that they absolutely love the t-shirts. So we're going to get a second run. Any idea when we're going to see those?
Hopefully within 2 or 3 weeks, I think.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I've sent the order off to the printers, but they are quite busy at the moment. So, yeah, 2 or 3 weeks, I reckon.
How dare they? They need to do they not know how they're dealing with? So one thing we want to know is, certainly at the start of the year, I know you made a whisper about maybe working on some more oils. Do we have anything coming out? Do we have anything working? Because obviously we've got the 8th anniversary coming out. Any chance of an 8th anniversary?
Yeah, that's happening. The start of October there'll be a anniversary oil. So we try and do one every year. Anniversary, but at the moment on the shelf is anniversary 18 and anniversary 19. So this one will be anniversary 20 for 2020.
Oh, brilliant! And when can people start picking them up?
The 1st of October.
The 1st of October, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Are we doing pre-orders at all?
Yeah, probably pre-orders for the Brawtherhood as usual. They always get early access.
It's Davies made sure to make a comment. I work with a guy called Jim today, if that counts. Not really. Although earlier on I did know somebody I went to a gym today. Jim McGowan, he sells drugs at the end of my street. It's like, oh, good for you, pal. Good for you. I want your hat, bud, and I want one. I don't know what hat you're talking about. You mean this one? Then I think these are still available, the blue ones.
Absolutely.
The brand new green one. I thought this was brilliant that you discovered a bunch of rare Braw Beard items.
Yeah.
That's great. This was stuff I saw the video, you were going, I didn't even think these existed anywhere. How did that come about?
So there's a couple of shops who they carry the stock, but one is moving premises and then one is closed at the moment, so there's no point in the stock sitting there.
Okay.
So I went in to get the oils to refresh the oils.
Right.
There's no point in them sitting for a few months doing nothing.
Yeah.
So I went to refresh them and refresh the stand and stuff as well because it's got old graphics on it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've seen the clothing there, like the hats and like hats that have sold out on the website and have been sold out for about 6 months and they're not coming back. But they had old stock sitting there. I never realised it was there. So I thought I'll take it all back anyway, and I just done. I mentioned it on the vlog, just saying, look, I've got these hats. Whoever wants them, it's first come first served. Just send me an email and we'll sort it out. And that's what happened.
And do you have any left?
No. Nah, they all went within. They went within 24 hours.
Because they'd be rare now, wouldn't they?
There's some white winter hats left.
All right.
Which I'll probably just, if anybody's watching this and they want a white beanie, send me an email, info@brawbeardoils.com. But if not, I'll just leave it until near the winter and I'll release them in some form or fashion.
That's crazy though, finding something that you didn't think existed. That's like when I found a DVD with my first ever stand-up set on it.
Right. That's amazing.
Didn't even know it existed.
How long ago was that?
Oh, mate, this is like 15 years ago. Yeah. I didn't like it.
That was going to be my next question. Were you impressed or not?
No, I wasn't. I thought, do you know, there was I tore myself. And listen, I'm not a big fan of myself for the best of times, but I really was like, oh, Jesus God, will you stop doing that? Oh, for fuck's sake. And don't get me wrong, the gig's going all right, but I thought it was fucking terrible. I really genuinely did. There you go, there's Timmy Fleming, who is actually after both of these hats, I think. He said he'd be after one.
Send me an email, info@brawbeardoils.com.
He'll get you hooked up. My barber, Des, Braw Beard oil, it's now 27 quid.
Is it?
I'm not sure what that means, pal. I'm not sure what that means. I don't think it's original Braw Beard oil. Maybe he does his own oil. And if he does his own oil, it's not as good as Braw Beard. It's probably crisp and dry. Don't touch it. Here's a question, because I know you take such great pride in terms of the stuff you're putting together, and you spend hours in the lab. I know you spend absolute hours, days in the lab. What, and people ask me this all the time, what do you feel sets aside Braw Beard stuff? I mean, don't get me wrong, I mean, I've got Thriller and Vanilla here and all manner of things just now because I've dared to grow my beard back because I don't want to shave. So it's how it starts and it'll be boof away. But then I go, you see, your beard looks amazing. Mine goes all on colour, but it's ridiculous. But what I want to know is, what do you think sets aside the Braw Beard's oils in terms of what other people do? Because I know you've spoken about the technicality stuff of it and what have you before. Because you can buy stuff in a supermarket, which I saw the other day, but I couldn't believe it was like £6 for this. I won't say the name of the brand, but it smelled cheap, it looked cheap, and it felt horrible. This is a buddy of mine that had it. What do you think really sets aside Braw Beard oils? Because we've got loads of people watching for the first time.
Yeah, well, the beard oils, the Braw Beard oils are all natural. The thing with the stuff you get in the supermarkets, it's designed to sit on a shelf for potentially a couple of years. So it's got chemicals in it, stabilizers and stuff, to extend the shelf life and extend the fragrance. And usually the fragrance is synthetic, meaning it's man-made rather than natural from a plant. The Braw Beard oil stuff is all plant-based. So the duration from opening, the duration of Braw Beard oil is usually 6 to 8 months. Yeah. And then it starts to lose its fragrance slightly. That's just due to be natural, and there's no stabilizers or anything. Mm-hmm. It's 100% natural. Whereas the shop pop stuff, it's usually, as I say, it's got usually stabilizers in it or alcohol to extend the shelf life. But it can end up just sitting on your beard feeling greasy. And it just feels horrible. It just feels like grease, basically.
It's kind of like the difference between like salted meat or processed meat. It's meant to have longevity, and it's not necessarily very good for you. We can all admit that. It's not very good for you. But Braw Beard oil, like you say, is natural. It's got the oils, and then it has a lovely fragrance. And you mentioned it there when you were going back to recharge the oils when you found all the gear.
Exactly. Yeah.
When you found all the gear, just in case there's anyone watching, where you found all the hats and t-shirts and all that type of thing.
Yeah,
don't want anyone seeing this stream looking at a pair of us and going, well, these boys are clearly, but you know what I mean. But you really take that amount. It really is the difference. It comes down to quality and the natural quality of it. It's just not McDonald's. It's just not something that big factory's churning out. It's like
that's it. It's like I make it myself. I still make it myself. I don't have any staff members. Yeah. I still make every oil myself, every product that comes out of the lab. I touch, I package it and stuff. So, what was I going to say then? I've done it since 2012, since I made the first bottle in 2012. I always make the oils myself. So, Braw Beard's not the cheapest products out there, but, it's like I'm making it, I'm using the best ingredients I can. They're made in the best ratio as well. Like before I started Braw Beard, I was doing sports massage therapy, so I learned about the oils, how to mix up, how to blend them together, what works with what other oil. And there is certain ratios. There's a lot of people can make their own beard oil, but they don't get the ratios right, and it can end up causing irritation because some essential oils are bad for your skin if they're put on neat and not put in a base oil. Oh, yeah. So that can burn your skin or itch your skin. So it's getting the right ratios and stuff. So there's a lot of research went into it, a lot of trial and errors went into it. So and like our main ingredients, hemp seed oil, which is really good for the skin as well underneath. So it hydrates the skin and keeps it moisturized. So it keeps away the itchiness, keeps away the dandruff and stuff like that. Yeah. So there's a lot of research goes into it. So that's like the reason why it's a bit more expensive than others.
That's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy the amount of work you guys have.
It's not just chucking any oil in a bottle and hoping for the best. You know what I mean? There's a lot of research and stuff behind it.
Sorry, my wife is sending me messages because my son wants his haircut. This is the haircut he's approved, and it's like, you get the fucking haircut, I say. Right, so what have we got coming up over the next couple of weeks? I mean, obviously, Braw Cast is going to be back. We're going to have some more guests on shortly. We're very excited about that from lots of different places that people might have not actually thought of before. So that's going to be awesome. But as summer, we're just going. Is it summer? Is summer eventually the summer legally end tomorrow? I'm not sure.
still feels kind of summery, man. I'm still wearing shorts, so fuck it, summer.
Listen, the way the weight gain has gone, mate, I think I'm going to be wearing shorts until I lose it, to be honest. And even then,
I'm going to be sweating till December, I think.
I think, I think so. I'm not turning the heat on. As a Scotsman, I'm fucking delighted about that. I refusing to turn the heat on until that one snowy day we get in like December or something. So, right, so what we got coming up over the next couple of weeks? I mean, obviously we're going to have more vlogs. Any more photo shoots planned?
No, but not over the next couple of weeks, but I will be editing the photos from the weekend there. So there'll be a lot of new content coming out on the social media channels and stuff. And as you mentioned, there'll be another vlog. There's some more tutorial videos coming to the YouTube channel. I've got a kind of playlist with how to use the products and how to fight itchy beards and stuff like that. So there's more tutorial videos coming out.
The videos are amazing. The one where you helped get rid of the put the V back in, get rid of the split. I know a buddy of mine who'd grown a beard for quite some time. Not only did I buy him some, but I also played with this video, and he is like you're like his Robert De Niro. He's like your number one fan. So he watches every single. So you could do a tutorial, anything. You could make a sandwich. You know, you could do. When are we getting Braw Beard ASMR? That's what I want to know. When are we getting the Braw Beard ASMR? You just crinkling your beard in front of the. How you doing?
The microphone.
I think you could do it. I think probably maybe you'd have to open an OnlyFans thing or something. maybe. See if there's enough demand for it. We'll try it. Couple of quid coming in. I'm just saying it's gonna be some. This is taking a turn. Right. All right. If anyone's interested in any of the additional stuff, like you say, you got a couple of winter hats. You can get in touch. You can always get in touch with John. An easy way to do it. And thank you very much, Lewis, for sticking it up. It's info@brawbeardoils.com. Best way to get in touch. And of course, you can go and check out the website, the Facebook, the YouTube, the Instagram, the MySpace, the CFAX page, the do you know a buddy of mine is still on MySpace, and that actually blew my fucking mind.
Really?
MySpace is still a thing. MySpace is still a thing. I don't think Tom's on it anymore. I don't think
he was everybody's pal, wasn't he?
He was everybody. He was like the first pal you got, and it's like, fuck this guy with these millionaires. Probably lives in some island somewhere, but you can check out everything that's going on right over there. The best place to do it. Of course, check out the Facebook. There's over 20,000 likes in there, but you know something? Let's get another 20,000. Tell your pal, tag them as well. One of the best ways to give somebody a gift is actually just to let them know, here's Braw Beard. Tag it on Facebook, tag it on the Instagram. You can make sure to check that out. And because the more people that are in the Brawtherhood, the better it is. Let's do it. Right. So we're still not giving away what you're selling in October?
Nah. It's two new clothing items. To be honest, the Brawtherhood know about it already.
I hear it.
Most of us are bald though, so it has to be a beard net.
Oh, too soon. Come on now. Although I saw your picture, was your wedding picture with your hair and what have you, and it fucking blew my mind. But who the hell's this?
I know. My hair fell out right after that.
Eileen's not in the room, is she?
Nah, she's not, but
she'll be watching though.
She's next door.
You're gonna get mega. I thought you were gonna say like it's because I got married. And it's like, dude, too soon.
I've been together 15 years. It would have fallen out way before then.
Just quickly though, a couple of people asking how is baby and how is Elaine?
She's good, man. She's good. She's getting back to doing gym workouts as well. Just in the Zoom gym classes with the guy we used to go to.
Right.
He's doing like personal training Zoom classes and stuff. So she's been doing that. So she's getting strong again.
I was going to do yoga. Tonight, but I didn't because I went to IKEA because I'm an arsehole. I decided that what we needed was a yellow armchair. I need to start getting out in front of people. Hey, no, never mind. I was about to say, was there not a mustard hat at one point? No, there wasn't. There wasn't a mustard. There wasn't a yellow hat, was there?
No, Elaine's got one, so you maybe seen her wearing that. I don't know.
That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. So is it a mustard hat you're bringing in October?
No.
I'm going to get to him. Right, everyone, thanks very much for watching. Make sure to check it out, and we're going to see you on the other side. Do you want to do the bye-byes, John?
Yes, thank you very much for watching, guys. I really appreciate the support. Also, we're back after 2 weeks away. There's more guests coming. Yeah, thanks to you, Billy. Thanks for doing the show.
I feel like I've not helped this week. I don't know why. Maybe I'm rusty. But we'll have a great show next week. And it was, again, make sure to tag your pals. We'll have ourselves some fun. All right, everyone.